Welcome, people. Sorry, I had a little microphone issue. I'm starting early anyway, so it doesn't much matter, and the extra time it took, but all the same. So my chatbot is currently not on. Just it's not really fully functional right now anyway. I have some work I have to do on it. Hogwarts Legacy. So 2 things. Number 1, I tested the game recently prior to doing anything, and one of the recent patches has fixed the RAM issue. I teleported just to test the RAM, by the way. I haven't done anything. Has fixed the RAM issue where it was requesting that I had 15.6 gigs of RAM being used actively from the game. It dropped it to about 14.4 or something. The extra gig that it was freeing up was enough to make the game run pretty smoothly, to be honest with you. I also upgraded today after that to 32 gigs of RAM. So it's probably going to run like a dream now. Because RAM was my particular issue, I'm expecting that I'm just gonna run around and probably be fine. Would there be potentially a hiccup somewhere? I mean, sure, but I don't think there'll be any grander issues in general. So here we are, back to what we were doing. I believe I had to get some mandrakes and for some sort of acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Oh, I also got a quest, which I think it must have auto-saved, so I still have the quest. Let's take a look into my inventory. It was going to be Owlpost. I believe I got a recent one from somewhere. Alright, Professor Sharp sent me that. He wants me to learn Depulso. I believe that's who I got a message from. I don't think Hecate said anything to me. I don't think anybody else cared. I think that was it. I think it was Professor Sharp. Because if we look at my quests here... Yep. Acquire and use an invisibility potion, and acquire and use a thunderbird potion against enemies. To get Diffindo. So that's new. That's all I got was that one message that I just showed you guys, so you shouldn't have missed anything. I haven't done anything else. I just got a message naturally. So we're going to try to see if I have a Thunderbrew potion and also an invisibility potion. So let's take a look. I don't have any invisibility, and I don't have any Thunderbrew. I don't even have enough to make these 2 things. That's okay though, because I do have another idea for what I can do. Number 1, I could just in theory continue my quest. Oops. And that will be fine. I don't think that would be a problem. Going to the map chamber, reporting to Professor Fig. Or I can... I don't really have a map. I should probably look into that. I'll worry about that later. I could explore Hogwarts for a little bit and then try to get my Mandrake first. That would also be fine. The waiting that I did probably helped because... This is the Great Hall. Yeah. The waiting that I did probably did help me just because my potions will be done quicker. Oh, there's actually a thing here. Where's that lousy key? Oh, I should probably be using Revelio just to see if there's anything around. There's a thing here, but I don't have a lock for it. What's this over here? I have to light it, obviously. Hey, Falcon, what's up, man? Welcome to the excellently running Hogwarts Legacy. Due to them fixing one of their in optimizations as well as me adding RAM. Now I'm up to 32 gigs, like everybody else in the world probably should be at this point. Motherfucker. Alright, you got me. Revelio. Looking for that key to... There it is. Yeah, it's... I'm not criticizing. I had 16 until literally today. I had to put my another... Hold on. I just put 16 gigs of RAM in like an hour ago. Not even. So, you know, I'm not really criticizing. I understand. I just more meant, you know, we're moving in that direction. Does that make sense? I will say, Falcon, that ignoring my extra RAM, the game does seem to be running better in general prior to the RAM. I did a little test after the latest patch, and it was much better. Night and day better. So, if you were intending to buy the game at some point, and you're still running 16 gigs of RAM, you probably can now. Before it would have been untenable, in my opinion, because it was using, at least for me, way too much RAM. Portrait guards a Gryffindor common room requiring a password for many who wish to enter. She and her friend Violet are known to wander among the other portraits, periodically helping themselves to vats of wine therein. So it got better prior to my RAM. It was becoming functional, so, you know, you can probably still buy the game, is the point. If you wanted to. I was just having a problem where it was using a ton of... I still don't know what that button is like for. I can just run through doors now, which is pretty great.
Revelio.
I guess I'm leaving Hogwarts for a bit. I'm already here. So. Oh, I see it. Haha! I popped balloons.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Can we slow down, kid? I'm not even sure you do get off. B? Okay. I'm learning. I should have plenty of Malo Sweet.
Revelio.
Let's see this. Okay, nearby. Yep, there we go.
Accio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Like, I'm not gonna read this whole thing. This is crazy. I'm just gonna give. All right, there's a Dark Wizard, Yunnan Blackwood. He's doing head trimming. He can control it with his mind. Met some member of the Black family. Okay, I learned something. I guess. Got a book, so... I could explore that. I suppose I might have fun doing such.
Protego. Confringo. Eight legs is simply too many. Confringo.
Yeah.
These rocks have seen better days.
Hmm.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Petrificus totalis. You only have Ranrock to blame.
Just exploring a little bit, figuring what I need to figure out. There's a cave here.
Accio. Confringo.
I don't know. I'm gonna teleport back to my room. Still see if I can get any of the stuff that I planted. I now have a mandrake, so... Alright, so... Literally just find enemies, basically.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I want them to go close to each other, but
Protego. There's a victory that came none too soon.
I just want to find any enemy that's close enough that I can hit them both.
Well, if we're talking speed, the Niflheim's the real quality. Surely you agree.
Who lived here, I wonder?
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. It's set.
Oh no.
It's sending. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso.
It does not care about my Protego at all. It just eats right through. That was a little tough. I wonder if it works on them. Let's try.
Assignment's all finished. Protego.
Oops.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That worked. I got my thing too, so.
Revelio.
Alright. I did my assignment in class, so let's go turn that bad boy in. I learned a spell. Which is really good. We love learning spells.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Attend herbology class during the day. Okay. Let's see if there's any Dittany leaves back that I left them before. On a maximum potion. What the what good fortune. Don't know who brewed it, but hey, thanks.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Okay.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Please do.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
I don't know why you go down when you go up.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
I've heard that you actually don't need to use Wingardium Leviosa, and you can make the same thing happen by using
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
yep.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
I did find a potion, so that was cool. So, that's one quest down.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
So, now quest-wise, I would like to do Professor Sharp's assignment. I need to get an invisibility potion and a thunder brew potion. Let's check
Blue powder.
how close I am to such things. One troll bogey and one stench of the dead. I don't know if I can just buy the potions outright. I probably can. I don't really want to if I can avoid it. Not sure where I should go for some of these things, but I guess I could go into the countryside and hope I run into some of them, you know? Let's fly around to these things, because it's going to be the easiest way for me to get what I want. I'll just get a bunch of flu networks and see what happens. Random guy.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! More butterflies to follow.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologized when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
I'll do it.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine
I have seen that photo.
turned out.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh no, I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
The Goblin Rebellion attack on Feldcroft became more frequent. They seem to be searching for something. At least I failed to find another reason why they would target our little hamlet. Regardless, trade is suffering. The people are struggling. Fieldcroft could certainly benefit from your creativity and optimism right now. You'll assume that the cleverest that he is. Any suggestions, my friend? I'm not sure how much longer Feldcroft can survive.
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they will simply leave Feldcroft
Understandable
alone.
perspective.
I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chopping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages, and they are extraordinary.
Any idea where I might find the crates?
Yes, from what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft, the other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough near the river.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
I'll be able to put that to good use.
Alright, sold some gear while I was here.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
This mischievous-looking scarecrow was long ago enchanted to watch over the garden and ward off crows, but now simply harasses gardeners by shouting insults at them while they work. Excellent.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Let's track these quests real quick. 25. Okay, we won't do that. Kind of a long way. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm thinking I'm just going to progress the quest. I do want to do Professor Sharp's assignment and get Diffindo. I'm going to go to... J. Pippin's. If he happens to have the 2 ingredients I need, then I'll buy them, and if I can, and just make the potions. But
As it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
okay, let's go make a potion.
To learn the knockback jigs Flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Fluxweed. Do I have seeds for that?
Wonderful.
Large plants, okay. I don't have any large plant things anyway. I'll get my potions, and then I'll go, I actually do have them all. Very helpful. The, thingies. Looks like her thing will be easy. Alright, 30 seconds. I'll take my potion. And I'll go in town and see if I can, in Hogsmeade, and see if I can get a large plant so I can plant something. I don't even know how much I have money-wise, but I think this is the place I need. If that's true, then it shouldn't be too bad.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I probably could increase my graphics, but I don't see any reason why I should. It's already running nicely. Why fuck around with it?
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Actually doesn't look bad. This is apparently really good. There we go. Okay, 1,000 looks like the cheapest. So I need to go make money.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
So if I can just travel around and find if there's any buildings that have those eye chests.
Revelio.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
My father always taught me.
Starting to get some cash. Where's Lumos?
Lumos. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
If I just had the ability to open up stuff, my life would be much easier. I need Alhamora. It's so frustrating to not have the ability to open locks. Oh, okay. Here's my next 500. I think that's probably enough. 1,000, right? I can't even see how much I have. Yep. Time for me to go get a large plant. Oh.
Accio.
Not J. Pippin's. I want to go to... Let's see if I can remember exactly where it is. Oh, I see you too, by the way.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Get a large plant.
Deep thinks you are doing good work here.
I think it was Fluxweed, right? Quests. Fluxweave. Fluxweed. Weed. 2 minutes. Not yet. Okay. So, with that in consideration, I now have the thing cooking. So while it's cooking, I'm gonna go get into a fight so I can use my potion in no, sorry, not Hogsweed. Just anywhere that's off the beaten path, I guess. On purpose to go a little farther away, just so that I have to potentially cross paths with something. So I believe he just wants me to use a Thunder Brew in combat.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I do see one enemy, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the enemy I want to fight.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio.
Doesn't look like it opens right now, and that's okay. Let's do a little, let's see here. My specific quest, I believe, Professor Sharp. Use a Thunder Brew potion against an enemy. Let's see what they do. Okay.
Yes.
Potatoes! That meant to be an attack incendio!
You cost us our ransom.
We had that Merlin woman till you showed up, little cake flatter. Perhaps you want to give up? Levioso. You will not. You'll need to be quicker than that. Expulso.
I plan to make quick work. Expelliarmus. Wait till Sebastian hears about this.
Did I get his quest done? Well, I did use the invisibility potion as well. I just want to make sure the quest's flagged. Yep. Whenever I want to. After I figure out what's going on with these.
Revelio.
The hell is this? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't even have those spells. I'll wait. It'll still be here later, right? Right.
Confringo.
Let's go back to class. I don't see where Professor Sharp's class is. P.S. I'll just travel here and sure I'll get led to potions.
I think he was hungry. More like he doesn't like you.
Oops. Professor Sharp. I did what you asked. I don't want to do any more potions. Can we be done? I don't really want to do any of the plants either. The plants are even worse. Because I got a ways to go. That's okay. Not too bad.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Have you finished your assignments?
Yes.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready.
My wand's at the ready.
Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
Leveled up. I don't remember what I was doing with my level ups. I guess I'll go for regular spells.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Incendio. Defendo.
As I mentioned earlier, Defendo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Repulsor. Defender. Incendio.
Alright. Well, I did something productive.
Revelio.
Oh, I haven't solved this yet? It's like the first one I found. Alright, so the first one is like the dragon head and 11, so that means 10's left, so it's dragon plus something equals 11. Which is 2. So it's 9, so it's the many-headed Hydra. It was not, apparently. Did I make a mistake? Oh, it's 10. So it's that. Okay, so it's 10. Okay, I see my mistake. So 8 is the spider. So it's the spider. Alright, where is the other one?
Revelio.
There it is. I actually will attempt to solve it, I suppose. It'd be faster since it's all the way up there. Alright, 17. And it's a 5-legged thing in the Hydra. Okay. Ooh, new school uniform. I heard you can actually put the hood up on these things. Cool.
Revelio.
I wonder if I can go back into the restricted section if I should so wished. Not that it would matter tremendously, but it would be interesting to know if I could. Yep. I am making progress on these house emblems. I'm gonna run around a little bit because I don't think my thing is ready, my plant. So I'll just see if I can find some stuff to do.
Revelio.
I don't think that's the place I need to be. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go this way. Another one. I know where you're going. Just a little slow. How's my quest for that going? It's still 7. It's a lot. I could go out and use all combat plans, I suppose. And when I use them, I have to be in combat, so...
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan.
Always a brilliant plan.
All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I think he did deserve
I'm
it.
very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as Paul Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Radley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably...
Now,
Oops.
where could that acromantula cave be?
Let's find some enemies.
Expelliarmus, Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Is it leading me there?
Repulsor!
I didn't always like a polite battle.
Well, this isn't very polite, is it? It's probably very far away, by the way. Alright. I did most of her assignment. Now I just have to go back to the room and see where we stand with this beautiful plant I've been growing. It's probably not that close, but oh,
Brilliant.
it is. Cool. I like to waste stuff. It's not the end of the world. I don't really care terribly. Let's go get my, oops. Alright, let's go tell her that I completed my assignment.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes. You know me, always the adventure.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back
sack a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots?
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Let's see. Which one's Flipendo?
Look at that. You're a natural.
Incendio. Flipendo. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Defendo. Incendio.
Okie dokie.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the greenhouse.
Alright, I think this is the last big quest I have now. Now I have a bunch of spells to help me. I'm learning all kinds of spells.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
Revelio. You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Good thing he said that.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
That's cool.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
He's not gonna show up.
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge.
Trials sound fun.
Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Okay.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more
Yeah, clearly.
than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
assume you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
I literally just left, bitch. I do want to learn this freezing spell. I want to know every spell in the game, obviously. I'm getting closer to that fact, too. There's not that many spells left.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Hogsmeade Station. I don't even know where Hogsmeade Station is, but I'm just going to follow this little guidance thing. I know what the Quidditch pitch is. That's not very hard. It seems like a station to me. There we go. I see you. I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is the utmost dream, and I believe my chances will not be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insists that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encouraged me to practice on my own. I have devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Please could I ask that you speak to the headmaster or to Professor Weasley? I should be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly for this entire year. Marvelous news that you'll be joining the faculty at Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor, though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions in the meantime, please don't hesitate to send me an owl.
Revelio. Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Not really. No, I'm just kidding. A little.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office.
I must have missed a spell because I have this twice. But Glacius is going to be here anyway. So let's see. Glacius is there. Levioso is there. Accio. There we go. Depulso I don't have. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. All this stuff I'd actually rather down here anyway, though. Ringo's up there. That's up there. Let's just double check. Da-da, da-da. Yep. Yep. Yes. Confringo. Definido. Expelliarmus. Yep. It's the bottom now. Lumos is actually a sort of helpful spell. Here's what we'll do. Yeah, that looks like everything. Looks like any more spells I learn will have to be kicking spells out, such as these spells here, because I don't care much for them anyway.
Taking it out into the world. There you go. I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Yes, you can do all kinds of things, Rocket. Welcome, by the way. What happened to my chat? It's stamps. Hold on. Timestamps. Yeah, sorry, I was 3 minutes late. Okay, now I know. Yeah, you can change all kinds of things. You can put your hood up and down. There's all sorts of cool things you can do. Definitely a very customizable game. I don't know how far you are, Rocket, but I'm finally making progress now that I don't have lag and all that. Bye.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
I'm not going in there. It's level 30. We're level 20. Well, chill out, guy. Oh, no, you shouldn't. They're good spells. But like, hey, you do.
Travel broadens the mind.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here.
I can duel them.
They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we
What mode are you
investigate
on,
a little
Rocket?
before doing anything
Are you on
else.
hard?
Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
Already did.
No sense in announcing our arrival.
You should probably use it.
Quickly now.
I'm aware.
Stay hidden and cast Totalus Totalus. Well done. Something here. Ramrock said so. Someone there? There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
I just need to get these two separated. I have most of the stealth things, so I should be able to pretty easily.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Are you casting them? This is going to be the situation where I'm probably going to have to alert somebody.
Who's there?
Nope.
Revelio.
I don't intend to cast them either, but I also will collect them for sure. Whenever the time is right for it.
Revelio.
I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go since everybody's already done, but I guess down here probably good start. Since they barred the front door, I guess going down is probably the correct move. Unless I'm wrong.
Revelio.
I guess this is not even remotely where I'm supposed to go, but... Either way, I opened it. No, what difficulty are you on, Rocket? Because I'm on hard mode, so sometimes things are kind of tough.
Revelio.
Am I looking for like a document? Like, what am I looking for? There's a bunch of papers over this way. Oh wait, there is paper.
Orders.
Search tower and surrounding area. Look for anything to do with names.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here? I will draw blood.
You will not.
When are you going to give up?
You got through my shields, which they often do. I don't know if that's hard exclusive, but if they hit me and I use Protego, sometimes it just goes through and does damage anyway. They don't give a fuck. I had a bad opening to that, to be honest with you.
I will draw blood. Spells won't save you.
He just sent it right back to me. He didn't give a fuck. I feel like I'm doing all the work. Fig is doing nothing. He does a little bit of CC and that's all he does. I hate when they tell me to equip higher gear. I do equip my higher gear.
Come here, you.
You think this is funny? You can't get it.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
I tried to Protego. I was using controller, I'd probably have a little bit of an easier time, but my controller was bugging out when I started the game, so now I'm already used to keyboard. I'm not switching now. I was not good at hitting Protego. It's not a button. It's Q, which is not a bad button, but it's not a good button either. Also, every single time I start this fight, I try to lift the guy who's directly in front of me, and I'm gonna stop doing that because he literally attacks me immediately before I have the chance to do anything. I'm just gonna eliminate people instead. Can we not?
Looks like we found the entrance.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hand. It's locked.
You can teach me an actual ability now?
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Gloves. Excellent.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Yeah, it just bothers me sometimes because during these fights I basically have to do all the work.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
And on hard mode, I don't know if you know this, Rocket, because you still haven't answered my question, but on hard mode, Stupefy does not break through shields.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Yeah, Stupefy doesn't take care of shields in this, so it'll just waste itself, which is very frustrating. I don't know why they would have that mechanic. Yeah, that's that. Hard was probably a mistake because it's aggravating.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Okay.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Confringo! Revelio.
Oh, I love my new RAM.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
You mean the bridge we just saw?
Revelio.
Got plenty of potions, so that's good. I see some knights around.
Revelio.
Don't think you've escaped my notice.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Confringo. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Yep.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Alright.
These look familiar.
I see all that. The question is, why was there a path over here? I
What
see.
have the keepers planned for me?
I see just a chest over here.
Revelio.
Okay, just a side area, that's good.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Was it Accio I used before?
How to get over to the chests on the other side?
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Oops.
Accio.
I'm assuming this will create a gate of some sort, which is not really what I'm looking for. What if I do this? I could always pull it over here.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
I don't think I can do anything until I... Well, it did seem to do something.
Revelio. Accio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues. Not making this easy on me. Revelio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Well, I would guess that I'm supposed to bring this over and then jump aboard it, but, you know, who am I to say? Oh, or I could just go up.
Revelio.
I see it's probably in midair that it wants me to have this. I am aware of that fact.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
doesn't go through. Okay.
Revelio. Accio.
Can I go through the other way?
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
There we go. And the problem is I still can't climb up this, but hopefully I can in but a moment. Because all I needed was this to be over here in general.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out.
No, I
of the
understand.
archway.
Is it always the same? I thought maybe it would keep going. Alright, the real question is, how the fuck do I get up there, though? There we go, there's a stairway. I almost didn't see that. They're like so far off to the side.
Revelio. Accio.
How do I...
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Revelio.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get that. This is my major hang-up, is I obviously can't make the jump.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
If I can just get it between these two, like right
So
here.
that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Alright, so I think if I can just jump up there, I might be able to make it over the railing and then make that jump from there. It's a little bit of a difficult jump. Got it.
Revelio. Accio.
I already solved the puzzle, so stop talking, character. I got it.
Revelio. I'll never get used to these floors.
I wouldn't either, man. When they start doing this weird undulating thing, I don't like that.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Defender.
I literally just...
Expelliarmus.
I literally can't even get space.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I literally died because he threw it while I was attacking. I hate the thrown axes. They're just not my favorite. I do not think they are cash money.
Rebellion. I'll never get used to these floors.
Oh, I actually got a good helmet. I don't know why it actually rehabbed me and get an item though. It's kind of weird. It doesn't usually do that. It keeps whatever you did.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! 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 Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
I wasted all my potions, but you know, sometimes you're gonna waste a potion.
Accio!
That's why I needed better gloves. Thank goodness. Will I die if I cross through?
Accio!
Because, like, it would seem as if I would.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
What I could do... Yeah. I don't know how this is gonna bode for me, but I could... I assume that was the answer.
Revelio!
I think that was actually the intended answer this time, too.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Alright, solved the puzzle, dude. Stop talking about it.
Revelio.
Thanks for the potions. Appreciate that. Oh, more. Cool. Big fight. Was this nonsense? Okay.
What a relief.
I would be so relieved too. That fucking thing meant business. I'm out of potions. I could actually throw in some stuff down. Could try to maximum potion. Or Naruto's potion. Eh. I did it in one try, who cares?
Another pensive.
Oh.
Revelio.
Doesn't look like there's any other things besides the obvious chest, so.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
She's going down a dark path, friends.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgana, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
Oh, tell me she didn't do it.
Delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
The season has changed, it seems.
Revelio.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe
Revelio.
we'll be able to help each other.
Another house token for the house chest.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Okay. I'm going to Albie Wilkes first. I want my broom upgrade regardless of what it is. I don't really care. If I can get an upgrade for my broom, which might help me go faster or whatever, then more power to you.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't make me pay for this thing.
I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Thankfully, I have a bunch of crap to sell anyway.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
I just get it automatically, okay. I learned Depulso from doing that. Interesting. Oh, oh, yes. That's the one I want. I want to learn something I really care about. Is it Hoenn who's teaching me? No, it's Gladwin Moon. Reception Hall. This is the spell I've been waiting for, to open up all these doors I can't open.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
Okay.
Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Fair.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Oh, is it automatic?
Hello, Homora.
done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the Revelio.
Alohomora.
My dear Dodd has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to part with a few of your plants. More fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of, believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon, with or without plans.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm in receipt of your most recent owl. Apologies for the delay in my response. I am still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not so recent Stoogie penalty in Quidditch, which, in my humble opinion, has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishing, frankly, how many spectators want nothing less than to see Quidditch keepers flattened entirely. As the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threats to wizard kind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and in as much as time allows, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement will continue, ensure that the matter is looked into, schedule permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself, and as you may rest assured that we have matters well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secretary secure seats for yourself and a guest in this year's Quidditch final. I think you'll be delighted to see the results of a well-run and efficient government.
Revelio.
I'm totally going off the reservation here. Level 2, okay. Oh, okay. You can learn higher levels if you return more moons. That's really cool. There is an authority figure. Reminder staff, the Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they may encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke and giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful.
Revelio.
At least
Revelio. Alohomora.
You would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside of your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful story about that gentleman from the Ministry. Was he really traveling with Elazor? Elazar, and a student, simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of this year's Summoner's Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear, with love.
Revelio.
So I'm going up. It's funny, I'm supposed to get these pages.
How are your students getting on this year? Is that so?
I didn't know she was going to walk down the stairs. I didn't really have a chance to do much. I just saw her at the top. Is it because I cast Revelio?
Revelio.
Did I already get everything in here? Seems like I might have. Nothing I can do about that one.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference.
Revelio.
They're both leaving? It's level 3 lock anyway. The statue of a lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered has perplexed students for ages. Is he coming or going? Is he the beginning of a journey or the end? Perhaps we shall never know.
Leviosa. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
I think lockpicking is fine. It's not really overly difficult.
Revelio.
There's prefects in there right now. I also see this key. Stupid key. I know that I know where I'm supposed to be. I'm just running up because I think there's a flu here.
Revelio.
She's right. Why don't you leave
Revelio.
things alone, troll? How dare you speak to your princess that way? That's it. 50 health points. You know you can't do that.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it. Magnus best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? What, Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw
Injured
would not have been
Quidditch.
that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway.
Revelio.
I want what's in that chest.
Revelio.
Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on holiday in the Ardennes. Come on. I need to go down there. I actually technically can climb down. Maybe not. Okay, that was crazy. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. I wasn't trying to get rid of, like, danger, if you will.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio. Revelio.
Eight. Spider plus blank equals 8. Is it that spider? Hold on. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Now that I know the spell that I'm gonna need, let's see what other quests I got. I'll learn a spell from that. Okay. How about I do want to get to Pulso, so I suppose I will do one of the main quests. I'll leave Beast class for last.
cozy than Hogsmeade. Revelio.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
I'm just gonna check if there's a lock of any kind up here. Okay, not there.
Aloha Mora. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
3 Broomstick's private room is a secluded space off the main room of the pub. Hogwarts professors appreciate having a separate area in which to gather to avoid encountering students. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the students appreciate the professors having a separate area as well.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you?
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand.
I'm about to butcher your name, so give me 1
Shouldn't
second.
be trifled with. They
As soon as she
should,
stops
however, be
talking.
confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you for the raid, Zazrael. That's my best guess. I hope I did not butcher it. Welcome.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best.
All right, that was. I thought I was gonna butcher it,
What you've
so.
done to make such powerful enemies, but please watch your back.
Powerful people make powerful enemies. All right, let's see how many locks are around. Level 2. Level 2.
Fine now, demiguise.
Wait, what? Something about demiguise. I don't see it. I do see a page fluttering about though around this building. There it is. Oops.
Accio.
I meant to cast Accio. Thank God.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Have you been playing Hogwarts Legacy as well, Zazriel? I stopped playing for a little bit due to the technical issues, but I'm back in a good spot, so here I am.
Revelio.
Just break it into this person's home, why not? I don't know what they're doing when they're not in their bed at night, but hey.
Revelio.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
I could use some gold.
I ain't got gold to spare, so... Oh, it's a butterfly, but I don't know where the... Hold on. Is that it over there? Okay.
Lumos.
I already opened that chest, but it just gave me a free 500, so... I certainly won't complain. Works for me.
Revelio.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
The Wiggle Well potion. Very helpful. Don't have a lot right now, and I don't really feel like making them either.
Can I help you with something?
You can.
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Sounds like a trap, but I'll do it anyway.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need and meet me near the witch's
Ooh, I have
tomb.
that flu. I actually should save as well. I haven't saved in a while. Is it a different witch's tomb? Pretty sure I had found a witch's tomb before, but alright.
Hogsmeade, I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Yeah, I do have the flu here. I wish he just wanted me to go to the tomb.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark protectors,
which are weak to fire,
known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
Alright, thanks.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
We know about Inferi from prior to this game's release. It's obviously they appear in main Harry Potter series.
It's sealed. Lumos. Lumos.
So I can move these around, it seems.
Revelio. What? Curious. Revelio. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, got a lot of butterfly-esque puzzles.
Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Yeah, they are.
Confringo. These inferior, horrible. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Oh, that's where I can find the stench of the dead. Look at that. I actually have a talent. I kind of forgot about that. Still not a high enough level to do that. Not a high enough level with that either, so we'll do regular spells. Always the way. I don't have the ability to use whatever it is yet.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, so I could instead use these to power this.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
It is powered, is it not?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
We'll investigate that after.
It's sealed shut from the other side. Revelio. Cabalso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Down I go. No other way. Revelio. Oh! Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Well, apparently I got that door open, so now I feel good, because now I'm not, like, lost in the middle of nowhere. Sense another battle coming. I'm glad the game's running very nicely now. I probably could up the graphics. Hold on. There we go, now I get some nice textures. Pulso? Like...
Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Lumos.
I do wonder how I'm supposed to get that back up there.
Depulso.
Yeah, the moment I cast it, it makes the thing go away. So how do I get it up?
Revelio.
This is actually a tough one because... Okay, I think I have an idea. Okay.
Depulso. Lumos.
Am I coming with? How close do I have to be? Pretty close. The reason I ask is because if I could get...
Lumos. This looks even more complex.
It does. If I could get it over here with my light, the puzzle would be solved. But I can't. Oh, there's actually an extra one here.
Lumos.
I didn't realize that. I don't need them all. Oh, I need 3 or 4. That definitely makes things easier.
Lumos.
I didn't realize that thing raised, but... Looks like I'm going deeper into the...
Revelio. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Yeah, it sounds like a mistake to go in there, though.
A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Had to show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
How'd they get through and have so many Inferi still around, right? Inferi. I don't get it.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
Okay.
To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
I guess I should probably...
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Rookwoods don't go to Expulso!
You won't.
To regret that.
Pay for your deed.
Expulso! 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 Expelliarmus! Thought you could hide from me, did you? Expulso!
It's Norwich.
Okay, it wasn't exactly as I intended things to go.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ah. That wasn't cool.
Leviosa!
Expelliarmus.
Leviosa!
He went to attack and it just missed. It completely just didn't get me the way it was supposed to. I'm glad to kill a troll because I'll get a troll bogey from it, which is something I needed to do for one of my classes. Just unfortunate because I really wanted to
him, Merlin.
I heard something.
The troll?
Expulso!
It's not even a quest.
Expulso! Look what you've done! Expulso!
You die for
Expulso! Expulso!
anyone there. I'm in no mood for killing.
Confringo!
That's mine!
Yes. Revelio.
I didn't get the credit for even killing the troll, I don't think, even though I did a ton of damage to it, which is super unfortunate. I'm not even sure where I'm going. It's trying to lead me here. I didn't see the helmet. It could be over this way. Covering a pretty wide area, right?
That's it.
Got it.
This is for Rookwood!
No more happy days for you.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Accio.
Did I hurt you?
Oh.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Go, coward. You're easier to spot than an eruption. I'm just warming up.
Are you?
No one. Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Quest time. Oh. I didn't realize I already completed everything in our assignment. Cool. There.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
I would hate divinations class.
So knowledgeable.
I knew one of these was in here, by the way.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough.
Revelio.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what
Shut up
your
and teach me my
future
spell.
may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the freedom?
Descendo!
I think you have it.
mine now, Demi guys. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was
I
wondering
want to take
how
the
you
thing.
decided to teach divination.
I care so very little for
The
her.
art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic.
It just isn't
Those
up my
of
alley
us
here.
who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Nathan told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
I wonder who lives here. There we go.
I hate when something you're looking for doesn't remotely show. Is it at least on the map? Oh, that's Cambridge Tower, okay. A little closer. Oops.
it.
Oops, I meant to go to... Did I level? No, I'm so close though. Quests.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice a restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arrest the momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Let's get a talent. Yep, the only other assignment is Beast class, which I won't do today. I'm actually going to save and quit now. I know it's not quite as late as I go, but I started early, so... I made lots of progress. It's been almost 4 hours, so... Alright. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will see you all next time.